All right, guys, Easy Amateur Radio here, back with more CB radio content. So what we're looking at today is a lineup of 3 classic Cobra CB radios. And I'm not calling them classic because the names are classic. I'm calling them classic because of the look, the feel, and the popularity of these radios. Now, I have them stacked via size, and basically they're all siblings. They're not all the same. They're not all unique, but they have similar features and things that I want to talk about. So we're going to start at the bottom with probably the most common of the stack. So this is the Cobra 29 LTD Classic. I've talked about it in past videos. I've made its own videos about just this radio alone. But this is an awesome radio and probably one of the most popular radios you can find. Peaked and tuned, you can get about 30 watts out of it. Pretty impressive for such a small classic radio. Now, out the box, they're doing about 12 watts, but you can definitely get that a little bit higher. Same with the Cobra 25 and the little 21 up top. So this radio offers volume and squelch, mic gain or dynamic, RF gain, delta tune, and SWR meter and SWR calibration independent knob. So what we're looking at here is you got all your usual switches. Now, I'm a big fan of the 29, but if that's a little bit too complicated for you and you need a little bit more space to utilize and things like that, might I suggest my favorite radio to offer to new beginners, the Cobra 25. Now, this is a night watch sound tracker edition. I usually will tell people to stay away from anything with sound tracker on it. It's not necessarily, well, it's mainly necessarily because I think that sound tracker is useless unless you've got buddies with sound tracker radios. But there's something that goes on with radios with sound tracker switches, because sometimes they just go bad faster than other radios do. But anyhow, this is a night watch edition, so it has backlit displays. Like most night watches, after about the first 2 months, the backlights stop working. This radio offers volume and squelch, RF gain, and mic gain, and typically that's what you have on the 3 knobs. But because this is a night watch edition, it offers this variable power, and you can see that the pot might be a little bit dirty in this one, but it's okay. Still works fine. Same thing with the switches. You don't get the bright and dim on this model like you do others, but one thing that this radio does boast that I really like is the automatic channel 19 switch. Big fan of that, 9 and 1. Now, the least common of these radios, especially in 2025, is the Cobra 21 LTD Classic. Now, I've recently been turned on to the wonders of this radio. I've only had a few come through the shop. There's a different model with a different color green channel indicator that I like a little bit better, but this radio is ready to rock. Now, I like the size, I like the power these radios offer, I like the audio they offer, but they offer just some different things that these radios don't, starting with the size. The knobs are a little bit different, a little bit smaller knobs. Volume and squelch are separate, and then an independent RF gain, and then A&L on and off, and then your RF gain is actually on the switch, local, and DX. I mentioned RF gain with this knob. This is actually the mic gain knob. Please excuse that mistake. So that's mic gain, and local and DX is going to be your RF gain, how far you want to hear. Basically, this is just an attenuator. All of these radios use the same power connector, same mic connector, but I just want to show you this family of Cobra radios that kind of have the same operating features, faces, just in different packages. And now Cobra does not make the 21 anymore. They make the 19 instead. It's a little bit smaller, but it does offer the same package of features. But it doesn't, some of them do include a switch where it is a variable RF gain and not just on the switch. But this is a nice family of Cobra radios. Maybe you can go through and pick which one you like. All of these radios are available for sale at Corncob CB Shop on eBay. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching 73.